Welcome back to Inner Awakening, where we delve into an incredible journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Today, we're delving into the profound tests that the universe presents to us, challenging our very essence and reshaping our paths in ways we might not have imagined. As we dive into these tests, remember, they're not trials meant to break us. They are transformative experiences designed to build us into stronger, more compassionate, and wiser beings. So, if you've ever wondered why life sometimes throws obstacles our way or how to overcome these challenges with grace and resilience, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll explore these spiritual tests that can redefine your journey, and we'll discover the deeper meaning behind them. Stay tuned because, by the end of this video, you'll have a fresh perspective on life's trials, and you'll be better equipped to navigate the intricate path of self-empowerment. Let's get started. The first test that universe takes is the test of faith. Life's journey takes us through serene meadows, but it also steers us into tumultuous storms. It's easy to feel grateful and full of faith when the skies are clear and the path ahead is smooth. But what happens when the dark clouds roll in, the winds pick up, and everything around you starts to crumble? It's at these exact moments that the true test of faith kicks in, not as a cruel examination, but as a crucial catalyst for the growth of your soul. Imagine your life as a ship sailing on the vast ocean. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. As the old saying goes, it's in the midst of the roughest seas, where your boat gets tossed around, waves crashing onto the deck, and you feel lost amidst the endless, expansive water. It would be easy to abandon ship, to assume it's sinking, and that you should jump off. But faith is the compass that urges you to hold steady, to trust that your vessel is built to withstand the storm. It's your conviction that the turbulence is not a signal of impending doom, but a passage to smoother waters. Think about the potter at the wheel, shaping a lump of clay into a beautiful vase. The clay gets pressed, squeezed, and spun. If the clay had feelings, it would likely feel dizzy, disoriented, and might even want to jump off the wheel. Yet, it's this very process that transforms a mere lump of earth into a work of art. Your trials and tribulations are much like that potter's wheel. They mold you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. The process is unsettling but necessary. Consider the metaphor of a diamond. A diamond starts as a lump of coal deep beneath the Earth's surface. It's the intense heat and tremendous pressure that forge it into one of the most precious gemstones in the world. In the depths of your struggles, when you feel like you're being subjected to life's harshest conditions, remember that this could be your transition from coal to a diamond. You're not being crushed. The universe isn't trying to break you. It's pushing you to discover how unbreakable you actually are. Now, let's also consider the metamorphosis of a caterpillar into a butterfly. The caterpillar wraps itself in a cocoon, where it essentially dissolves into goo, reorganizing itself into a butterfly. Imagine that moment of being goo, a time of uncertainty. Yet, it's this uncomfortable stage that leads to wings and flight. Likewise, when you find yourself in life's cocoon during your darkest hours, you're not falling apart, you're getting ready to fly. This lesson is not limited to any specific belief system, whether you believe in God, the universe, or any higher power. The message remains the same. Faith is built not when the sun is shining but when you have to navigate through the darkest nights. Your belief is what guides you and keeps you moving forward, even when you can't see the light yet. The challenges that test your faith are not punishments. They are initiations into a higher order of being. When you come out on the other side, you won't be the same person who went in, and that's the point. You'll emerge stronger, wiser, and with a deeper connection to the essence of who you are and what you believe in. So, when your world is tumbling down, when it seems like the universe is against you, don't let go of your faith. Hold on to it as if it's the lifeline thrown to you in turbulent seas, because it is. You're not just enduring hardships, you're accumulating the tools and resilience needed for the rest of your journey. It's not just about weathering the storm, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. Hold on to your faith. Let it be your umbrella, and remember, the storm is not here to stay, but the lessons you learn and the strength you gain will last a lifetime. Trust the process, even if it's hard, especially if it's hard, because the version of you that emerges on the other side will thank you for it. You're not merely surviving, you're evolving, becoming a beacon that will shine even brighter in the darkness. The second test that universe takes is the test of letting go. As your eyelids flutter open, welcoming the dawn of a new day, you're not merely stepping into the mundane routine of life, you're entering a sacred space. You're embarking on a soulful quest, a journey that demands not just your time, but your very essence. You are more than flesh and bones, you are a spiritual traveler on a profound voyage. That's where the real magic lies. As you walk the spiritual path, you will encounter trials that challenge not just your beliefs, but the core of your being. One of the most fundamental and vital tests is the art of letting go, a concept that's simple in theory but emotionally demanding in practice. We all have anchors, people, possessions, and ideas that we cling to, thinking they define us. These are the things we love, the things we believe we can't live without. But here's the question: can you let go? Visualize your life as a tree. As it grows, you accumulate leaves. These are your attachments. They provide shade and beauty, yet they are not the core of your tree. Over time, they may obstruct your view of the sky and hinder your growth. In a gentle, but firm manner, the universe may shake your tree, causing some leaves to fall. This is not meant to hurt you, it's meant to offer clarity and make room for new growth. When you start to believe that you can't live without a particular leaf, you're sending a signal to the universe that this is it, that you're complete. The universe listens and might respond with, "Are you sure?" Then, you go through the experience of losing that leaf, that attachment. It's not a punishment, it's a lesson. It's the universe asking you whether you'd let the tree die, or if the leaf fell, would it make room for new leaves and fresh growth? Various spiritual philosophies, from Buddhism's teachings on detachment to the Stoic practice of emotional resilience, all touch upon this principle. Letting go doesn't mean you stop loving or desiring, it means you recognize that your ultimate purpose isn't tied to a temporary state of being. Your ultimate quest is for wisdom, for peace, for oneness with the universe that transcends any single attachment. So, where does your heart lie? Are you so consumed by the love of a single belief that you forget you are an ever-growing tree in a vast forest? This test asks you to evaluate your priorities. Are you defined by the things you cling to, or by your ability to grow and adapt, to be in tune with your higher self? The universe is waiting to entrust you with greater knowledge, a higher form of love, and deeper levels of awareness. But first, it wants to see if you're ready to shed the old leaves to make room for new experiences. You are not just a tree lost among countless others, you are the forest itself, alive and ever-changing. When you successfully navigate the test of letting go, you come to realize that you are more resilient, more in tune, and more complete than you thought. You are not your attachments, you are not your losses. You are on a journey, an endlessly enriching quest. Remember, you are not defined by what you hold on to, but by your capacity to let go and make way for growth and renewal. In doing so, you become a beacon, a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit. You become a part of something larger than yourself, something truly divine. This is the real journey, a journey free of obstacles, a path full of potential, and an endless story forever unfolding. And the third test that universe takes is the patience test. In a world that celebrates instant gratification, where the next quick thrill is just a swipe or takeout order away, the concept of patience often eludes us. We've been conditioned to believe that time is of the essence and that if something doesn't happen right now, it never will. However, the wisdom of a spiritual journey guides us in a profoundly different direction. It whispers in our ear that one of life's most profound tests is the test of patience, especially when we have to wait longer than we think we should. Patience isn't simply about the act of waiting, it's about how you conduct yourself while you wait. It's about maintaining a sense of calm, a semblance of peace, in a world that appears to be in a constant rush. Nelson Mandela once said, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear but the triumph over it," and in the same way, patience is not the absence of desire or need, but the triumph over the hurrying anxiety it often produces. So, why does the universe make us wait? When we face moments where time stretches endlessly before us, like an unending tunnel with no visible light, the answer is not simple, but it is profoundly enlightening. These periods of waiting are not empty voids, they are fertile grounds for growth, nurturing our soul and spirit. Think of the farmer who plants a seed and patiently waits for it to sprout and grow. If he becomes impatient and digs it up to check on its progress, he disrupts the natural process. Similarly, each delay in our life is a gestation period, a time for something within us to sprout and grow. We are learning the art of resilience, fortitude, and, most importantly, faith. The universe isn't asking if you can wait, it's asking if you can do so with grace, understanding, and a heart filled with hope rather than despair. Instead of viewing waiting as an affliction, see it as a period of preparation. Imagine yourself as an artist, and each moment of waiting adds another stroke to your ever-evolving masterpiece. The universe is not holding out on you, it's preparing you for something that matches your readiness and worthiness. As Maya Angelou wisely stated, all great achievements require time. Your goals, dreams, and spiritual awakening are all great achievements in the making. To make the process of waiting more bearable and enduring, we must learn to find contentment in the present moment. Spiritual masters emphasize the beauty of the present, urging us to find peace and happiness now. When we are at peace with the present, the uncertainty of the future loses its daunting power. In these intervals of waiting, when you're anticipating the next chapter, remember this is not a pause, it's preparation. Every moment you wait is not lost, it's an investment. You are not being held back, you're being set up for something so rewarding that when it finally arrives, you'll understand why every second of waiting was worth it. So, in those quiet moments when you long for progress, remind yourself that real progress is occurring within you. Waiting is not the absence of action, it's a form of action, a silent and invisible development of your inner self. You're not just waiting, you're growing, learning, and becoming the person who will be ready when the right moment comes. When that moment arrives, you'll realize you weren't just waiting, you were actively on a journey, making every moment count. Fourth test is the test of compassion. In the grand journey of life, the universe challenges us with the test of compassion. It's a test that assesses our ability to extend empathy and kindness to those around us, especially when faced with adversity or disagreements. Compassion is not just about feeling sorry for someone's suffering, it's about understanding, supporting, and alleviating their pain. This test often arises when we encounter individuals who are difficult to deal with, or when we find ourselves in situations where our patience is tried. The universe puts us to the test to see if we can rise above our own concerns and offer a helping hand or a kind word, even to those who may not appreciate it. The test of compassion reminds us that every being we encounter is on their unique journey, just as we are. By responding with compassion, we not only contribute to their growth and healing but also nurture our own spiritual evolution. It's a test that encourages us to look beyond our differences and find the common thread of humanity that connects us all. This test may manifest in various ways: a challenging coworker, a family member in distress, or even witnessing the suffering of strangers in the world. It's a call to action, an invitation to be a source of light and comfort in a world that often needs it the most. When we pass this test, we not only demonstrate our growth on a spiritual level but also contribute positively to the interconnected web of existence. The universe encourages us to embrace the practice of compassion not only during the pleasant moments of life but especially when it's difficult. It's a profound test that gauges our capacity to understand, forgive, and heal, both for ourselves and for those around us. In doing so, we transcend our own limitations and contribute to the collective elevation of consciousness. Remember, the tests the universe presents are not meant to be punitive but rather to foster growth, understanding, and spiritual evolution. Each test is an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves and make the world a more compassionate place. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through life's spiritual tests. We hope this exploration has inspired you to embrace these challenges with open arms and a resilient heart. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content. Your support keeps this community growing. May you continue to thrive on your path, overcome the tests that come your way, and emerge even stronger and wiser. Until next time, stay self-empowered and keep shining your light.